In today's video, guys, I want to share with you 5 meals that I eat 90% of the time. And it was these 5 meals that allowed me to do an amazing body transformation a few years back. But more importantly, that's allowed me to maintain my weight year after year since then effortlessly. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Peter Carvalho. Now today I want to share 2 cool things with you, and I really hope this is going to help you as much as it's helped me, not just to lose my weight during my own body transformation, but more importantly, to maintain it since. The first is I want to share those 5 types of meals that I eat 90% of the time, and we'll talk more about that and in depth in a second. The second thing I want to share with you is one free recipe for each one of these types of meals, because the most important thing I found over the last few years since I realized I was eating these 5 types of meals over and over and over was that when I tell people about these 5 types of meals, they still sometimes didn't know how to actually build each one of these types of meals properly, and therefore they didn't get the nutrients, they didn't get all the energy they needed from those meals, and they didn't actually enjoy making these meals. But once you understand how to build each one of these meals properly, I'm sure you're going to enjoy it as much as I do on a weekly basis. And so at the end of today's video, I'm going to provide you with 5 free recipes for each one of these types of meals. Now, these 5 types of meals is not something I developed. I actually became aware of this a few years back when I was doing a lot of workshops about my own body transformation and about weight loss and eating healthy. And people started asking me, well, Peter, what do you actually eat on a daily basis? And what did you eat when you lost all your weight? And so the first time I was asked that question, that evening I went back and I started going through all my meal diaries. I don't count calories, but I do just very quickly throughout each day write down the things I ate just on my mobile phone, just so I can get an idea of what I eat. Or if, for example, in the future I don't feel well, I can just look at those diaries and quickly make adjustments if I've been lacking specific nutrients. But I started seeing that I was eating 5 types of meals over and over and over. And when I started analyzing and trying to find out why am I eating these types of meals over and over, it became very clear very quickly. Number one, they were quick to make because I very rarely have a lot of time to cook. They were easy to make, and I don't know about you, but I don't like complicated recipes. They were tasty, which is very important to me. I love food, I'm a foodie, and I don't want to eat boring, tasteless foods. They were obviously healthy and nutritious, so they provided me with all the nutrients I need to continue working out, but also still live my life to the fullest. They were then also very easily adapted, whether I needed it to be a high carb meal, a low carb meal, or a plant-based meal like a vegetarian or vegan meal. And then finally, there were literally thousands of varieties of each one of these types of meals. So although I was eating similar type of meals, almost every meal was different. And so I never got bored of actually eating these 5 types of meals. So let's get going then before I get another guy providing a public service below this video telling people where the actual video starts. And then afterwards, like I've mentioned, I'm going to provide you with those 5 free recipes so that you know exactly how to build each one of these meals properly. The first type of meal that I eat on a regular basis is called my mish-mash bowls. And these things are so simple to make. You just cook all your food, put it in a bowl, and if you've built your meal properly with all the right ingredients, the consistency is really nice. It tastes absolutely amazing, and it's so simple and easy to make. You just mix it all together and you get going. So the one I'm going to share with you in the recipe section is actually one I call the ultimate healthy dinner. So great to make in the evening for your whole family. And what's nice about this mish-mash bowls is there's literally thousands of different varieties, and you can basically eat one of these every evening and you'll never get bored of it, and you can very quickly change it to your own likes and dislikes. The second type of meal I eat on a regular basis is either omelets or frittatas, and I personally prefer frittatas, but these 2 things are so similar. You can take the ingredients from one and make the other, and so you simply go with the one that you actually enjoy. And I actually love eating these for breakfast or even for pre-workout meals. But I personally love frittatas, and if you follow me on Instagram, you know that every week I post about 3 to 5 images of frittatas I make, and I love them because it's so easy to change and experiment with them, and it's obviously very straightforward to make once you know how to make it properly. It's also very easy to make it a high carb or low carb meal by just adding a few ingredients. But like I said, These are great for breakfast, especially if you don't want to eat unhealthy cereals. The next type of meal I eat on a regular basis are salads. And it's actually because of salads that I wanted to provide you guys with those recipes, because most people build salads in the wrong way. They add a few lettuce leaves, add some tomato or unhealthy salad dressing, and there they go. Make no mistake, once you learn how to make and build salads properly, it will become one of the most nutritious meals you can eat. And I love my salads. My salads fills me up. I call my salads man salads. They fill me up. They're so nutritious. I actually love eating these as a post-workout meal in the evening, especially in the summer if you don't want anything hot. But salads, if done correctly, are so damn good for you. They're quick to make. They're easy to make. You can eat them anytime you want. They're super tasty. They provide you with all the macro and micronutrients that you could possibly need. So even if you don't like salads, learn how to build them properly in that recipe I'm going to show you, because it's going to change your life. And more importantly, if you don't have a lot of time, you can just quickly put one together in about 5 minutes. The next type of meal I like to make on a regular basis is stir fries or paellas. And once again, they are so similar, that's why I put them together. But you simply put some nice cooking oil in, whether it be coconut or ghee, and you then put all your ingredients in there and you stir fry it for about 5 minutes and you're all done. One of my personal favorites are seafood paella, and I'm going to provide you with that recipe. And it's just so easy. You put some marinara mix in there, which is basically lots of bits and pieces of different kinds of fishes. And then you add some ginger, add some chili, add some vegetables. And then if you want to make it a high carb meal, you serve it over a little bit of basmati rice, which is what I like. But so simple, guys, and once again, you can make a large amount of this and serve it to the whole family, perfect for dinner or lunch. And then the final type of meal I eat on a regular basis, guys, especially if I'm busy and I don't have a lot of time, is juices or smoothies. You know by now you can simply put everything in that blender and get going in about 5 minutes. I personally drink what I call my doctor juice on a daily basis, and I'm going to provide you with that free recipe at the end of today. For me personally, that doesn't just provide me with a massive concentrated shot of nutrients from all these different vegetables in that juice, but it also helps me get in my vegetables, because I'm not one of those big vegetables eaters. I always have to find a way to squeeze it in. Sure, you lose the fiber as well, but there are different ways how you can get that fiber back into your juice recipe. But knowing how to build a smoothie and a juice properly so that it's a complete meal is extremely important, and it's going to help you a lot, especially out of those tight spots or when you run out of time in your normal daily life. So there you go, guys. These are the 5 meals that I eat 90% of the time. And of course, we still eat other meals. Otherwise, life would probably get just too boring. But once you base your meal plan on regular meals that you know you can quickly adjust, have fun with, enjoy them because they're tasty and they're quick and easy to make, you are going to make it so much easier for you to actually stick your program. And you need to find your meals. These are 5 types of meals that I really enjoy. Maybe there's other meals that you enjoy. And once you find those, learn how to build them properly, because it's going to help you get results faster and maintain your weight effortlessly. So before we're going, I promised you those 5 recipes. Simply go to 6weeksixpack.com/5 free. Okay, simple as that. You can go and grab those 5 recipes over there right now, 100% free of charge, so you can see how to build each one of these meals properly. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Click on the like button if you like this video. Share it with your friends if you think they can benefit from this information. And as always, please subscribe if you want to get regular videos like this on a weekly basis. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.